So happy and blessed to be alive today, but I am still feeling the weight of the world, that all the stuff that is going on today. There's a lot of stuff that's coming out on the internet. It's hard to believe what you read nowadays. It's kind of everybody is scared and confused of all the stuff that's coming out. So if obviously everyone knows this whole virus thing, for me, doesn't feel right. I believe that there's a virus out there, but how they're handling everything to me is really scary, and it doesn't feel right. Every time I go shopping, I get anxiety. It doesn't feel right to me, and it's just a lot of things are not making any sense. And for me, I'm kind of getting angry about it, because there's some things that they're keeping from us, and there's these plans going on behind our backs, and they just expect us to go along with it. And I feel like a lot of us are blind and are going along with it. So today, that's what I'm going to be talking about. There's this book that one of my residents gave me last night, and I just so happened to open it up, and just the page that I opened up to kind of hit me a little bit. The book is called The Purpose-Driven Life, and it's basically talking about, let's see, I'm trying to find a good spot to read so that it gets straight to the point. Okay. So there's these 3 barriers that block our total surrender to the Lord: fear, pride, and confusion. For me, all this world is, or what they're trying to do, is instill fear in us. And then pride, that makes sense, and confusion. I think everybody is really confused right now, and we don't know what to believe. Everything that's coming out, you don't want to believe it, because it's so evil. The sex trafficking and our children, what's going on with our children, and just the fact that all that has been going on behind our backs. And I'm angry about it at this point, because I feel like we can all come together and expose the truth. I don't know how. Prayer, that's what I'm doing, is praying for it. So for me, this world is so evil, and I am so angry. And for me, the only thing I can do is pray. And this says, can I trust God? Trust is an essential ingredient to surrender. You won't surrender to God unless you trust Him. But you can't trust Him until you know Him better. Fear keeps us from surrendering, but love casts out all fear. So for me, this world is so scary. And in the beginning, when this all happened, I didn't want to leave my house. That's how scared I was. And this is everybody, not just me. They're trying to scare us. And that makes me mad, because we shouldn't be living in fear. We should be enjoying our lives. Our kids should be going to school, not being in fear. Sorry, I get really, I get really upset. I almost got emotional. The more you realize how much God loves you, the easier surrender becomes. So that's what I hang on to, is God's love right now in this world, because I believe that everything that's happening, that these people are getting exposed right now. But I think it's up to us to pray, to get together, to be a voice for the people that can't. And we need to stop giving a blind eye, because I just feel like a lot can get accomplished with a group of people than just one person trying to expose. And I know there's a lot of people out there that feel the same way about me, that are angry, and they're just like, upset. Like, we don't live in the land of the free. We are not free. And a lot of people are blind to that. So I think it's important for us to talk about it and pray about it. Because honestly, I 100% believe that only God can save this country. It is so scary out there. And of course, like, it's hard not to be afraid, but God gives me that peace that He's in control. And He's lifted that fear. I mean, I'm fearful. I'm fearful for other people that don't that don't understand or have never been brought up like I was brought up in church and Christianity. Recently found my way back, and it had to do with all this stuff that's happening. You know, I was raised in church. We were read from the Bible, of course, and everything that's going on in the world today is revelation. And that kind of scared me straight. So that's that. I think that's all I have for that rant. I just think that we need to come together and be a voice, because I'm tired of this. You know, being like a young woman in today's world is that's scary enough. And then to think that, like, our children and just how this whole world is so corrupt, and how we've been blind. I mean, I've been blind. I started living in the ways of the world and was totally blind by that. And I knew better. And just now I'm just more aware of everything, and I pray that God opens my eyes, and He has opened my eyes to a lot of things, and I'm very grateful for that. All right, wrapping it up. I hope that everyone has a good day and stay safe.